There was rapid and unconstrained deindustrialisation, an economic system which generated colossal inequality. Just look at my constituency. The average wage, £5,500 per person, less than the national average. It's a scandal. 4,200 children in poverty. Food banks springing up everywhere. And it's not simply Hemsworth, is it? There are 14 million people now in poverty in our country, 7.5 million of which are in work. The worst regional inequalities of any advanced OECD country. Social mobility has come to an end. That's the government's own Social Mobility Commission. A class system which is now clearly ossified. In a 3-minute speech, I can only hint at the powerful processes which brought all this about, and I'll come back to these issues in the coming weeks. But our office has identified 7 interconnected processes: austerity, unconstrained markets, the dominance of finance over the economy, inadequate investment, globalisation, the domination of too much of the public sector, including the government itself by commercial interests, repeated attacks on organised labour leading to a reduction of the wage share as a proportion of the GDP. All of these together form a single neoliberal policy consensus embraced by the British establishment, which has done massive damage to our national interest. But suddenly, they're talking about levelling up, as if someone somewhere just woke up to what's been happening in plain view for more than a decade. So what should we do? First, let me say to the government, market-led solutions are not a solution. They have been the problem. So is austerity. And their towns fund barely scratches the surface. It's purely empty sloganeering. And let me say now to my own front bench and to our leadership, social justice is right at the heart, as we know, all of us know, of Labour's DNA. But the country has drifted so far away from justice that it now requires big change. So let me say this, timidity will not deliver what's plainly now in the national interest. Only a radical and transformative politics in a dynamic campaigning party can lead to our national renewal. Nothing less will do.